Hello everyone, welcome back to FPL STAR. Today I'm gonna discuss about FPL Gameweek pre-analysis for blank Gameweek 32. Before starting, if you are new in this channel, please subscribe this channel. Now let's start. For this blank game, I think the best team is Arsenal in attacking sense. They scoring 15 goals in their last 5 games where their expected goal was 11.73. This means their attackers are overperforming. Other team for this game week, I think Crystal Palace in last 5 games scoring 10 times and their expected goal score ratio was 8.40. This means they are perform as usual. On the other hand, Aston Villa scoring 12 goals where their expected goal was 8.57. This means they are overperforming. Liverpool scoring 9 goals and other team here is Newcastle scoring 11 goals. Now move on to the defensive stat, and the best defense is Aston Villa. They only conceded 1 goal in their last 5 matches and their expected goal conceded ratio was 4.12, but Crystal Palace has better expected goal conceded ratio 4.03, but they conceded 7 goals. So I think Crystal Palace will improve their defense in number in the recent future. On the other hand, two big team like Arsenal conceded 6 goals in their last 5 matches where their expected goal conceded ratio was 8.91. So I think that's why Arsenal are not a very good defensive team. And also Liverpool conceded 8 goals, and which is 7 goals higher than Aston Villa, and their expected goal conceded ratio was 9.01. Now move on to the clean sheet what, and for game week 32 the best clean sheet what for is Arsenal. They have 58% chance of clean sheet against Southampton home fixture, and Liverpool on the other hand got 54% chance against clean sheet against Nottingham Forest. Other team that surprised me in this list is Leicester. They have 33% chance of clean sheet against Wolves home, and all 5 teams here, Arsenal, Liverpool, Crystal Palace, Newcastle and Leicester have home fixtures, so they have quite high ratio to maintain clean sheet. Now I will move on to the FPL game week 32 forward, and the predicted point for game week 32 forward is highest is Tony. He has predicted 6.9 point in this match, and Tony has got 6. Kane has got 6.1. He's in the second in this list, and Watkins 5.1, who is in amazing form. Solanke is also there, and there is a surprising one, and it's Isak. He has got a predicted point 4 point. Now I will move on to the expected goal and goal per 90 and expected assist per 90 ratio, and in this list for expected goal per 90, Gabriel Jesus is favorite with 1.47, and the second one is Harry Kane with 0.75. And if you look at the expected assist per 90, here Watkins is favorite and he is 0.17, and then Solanke Tony is quite similar like 0.13 and 0.12. Now I will move on to the FPL blank game with midfielder, and for midfielder in game week 32 most predicted point is for Martinelli. He has got 6.5, where Salah is a very good captaincy shout against Nottingham Forest. He has got 6.1. Odegaard has got 5.7. Madison is a surprising one here. I don't expect him to be there, but he was giving in this, and his expected point for game 32 is 5.4. On the other hand, Billing has 4.9, and he's playing for attacking midfield in Bournemouth. Now I will move on to the expected goal per 90 ratio, and here Salah is the favorite, and his expected goal per 90 is 1.06. Other midfielder like Willock is a surprising one, 0.56, which is cheaper. He's also a very cheap forward for FPL, playing for Newcastle, and he's a attacking midfielder. Benrahma has got the penalty for West Ham in last match. He taken penalty, and his expected goal was 0.55, where Martinelli has 0.48, which is highest for any Arsenal midfielder, and also expected assist per 90 is quite high like 0.38, and in this list I think expected assist per 90 Martinelli is the utmost favorite 0.44, then Olise 0.38, and then Benrahma 0.26. Now I'll move on to the defender, and most predicted point for defender is for Trippier like 5.6 point, and Gabriel has 5.5. And I think Pinnock has 5.2 because he can keep some return from a corner or set piece. He's a very good header of ball, and White is a quite attacking fullback for Arsenal. He playing right back and playing very well with Saka. His expected point for game 32 is 5.1 and Zinchenko is 4.7. Now I will move on to the defender attacking return, and if you look at the expected goal per 90, here Robertson is the utmost favorite. But if you look at expected assist per 90, here Alexander Arnold is there because he crossed a lot of ball, and if anyone can head, then he can get assist point. On the other hand, Perez is also got very good assist threat like 0.33 and White also 0.29. Now I'll move on to the goalkeeper stat, and for game week 32 predicted point for goalkeeper, the most one is Raya. He has got 4.8 and Ellison has got 4.7. Raya has a fixture against Aston Villa, so I don't think it will be viable for Raya to make a clean sheet, but if he can maintain clean sheet, he will give bonus point because he's making a lot of save. And Ramsdale is there also, is 4.5, and Lano is 4.4, and Hugo is 4.3. Now I will move on to some dilemma, and for FPL game week 30, the first dilemma is do still free hit game week 32 is better than double game week 34 or double game week 37 free hit. And the positive one for game week 32 is you can get players who are decent fixer in game week 32, like Liverpool and Arsenal. They have two home fixer, and Liverpool has Nottingham Forest and Arsenal has Southampton home. And if you have free hit in this game week, you can triple up these two teams. And I think if you free hit in game week 32, you can get rid of a lot of players who has double game week in 34, so you can keep them in long time, and also they will get double game week in 37. So that's a positive thing for game week 32 free hit. And if you look at the negative for game week 32 free hit, is that if any player injured for game week 30 double game week player, then your team will be less double game week player, where both are activating their free hit in game week 34, they can load with 11 double game week player. And the other thing about game week 37 is that double game week, if you activate your free hit in double game week, you can get the best player from this team, like Manchester United, Liverpool, Man City, all have double game week in 34 and 37, and these team player are very much expensive. So if you are free hitting double game week 34 and 37, you can load up with them, which is not possible for game week 33, 32 wildcard, while 32 free hitter. Now, my suggestion is that if you are fully committed for game week 32 free hit, then you should go for it. But if you are now in a mixed position that you can either go for 32 free hit or 34 or 37 free hit, then I think it will mostly team dependent. Now, I will move on to the current trades in there, and 22% manager are free hitting in game week, no free hit in available here, and the 32 free hitter are 53%, where 19% manager are thinking of free hitting game week 34, and 6% are only going for 37 free hit. Now I will move on to the dilemma second one, and as Liverpool and Arsenal are going attacking, are good attacking side, is it odd to go without their defense? So this means that if you can overload with Liverpool attacker 3 midfielder or forward, and Arsenal 3 and midfielder or forward, if you go all in attack, then what will be the positive thing? The positive thing has Liverpool got poor defensive state this season, but their attacking side are very good, so you can go for their attacker. And this is an aggressive strategy, because whether Liverpool and Arsenal can score a lot of goal and you will get a point, but if they fail to score in goal, then your game will be a disaster. And the negative thing about this is Liverpool attacker has got high rotation risk, because there are a lot of forward. Only Salah is totally nailed. Then I think for Gakpo, Jota, Firmino, and now Luis Diaz is fit. So there are a huge rotation here, and your fit can be disaster. That if Liverpool playing against Nottingham Forest and Nottingham Forest maintaining clean sheet, then all your attacker got blanked. Same case for the Arsenal attacker, like Southampton surprisingly maintain clean sheet, and your all three attacker are blanked. So that's a thing is negative for game 32 wildcard. And if you are going for triple up in Liverpool and Arsenal attack, and my suggestion is Arsenal people are quite tempting because Arsenal usually scoring goals, so you can go for it, but it has some risk, and I am considering triple up in Arsenal attack because they are scoring goals, so there is some risk, but I am worth taking the risk. But the most wise decision is prepare one defender from each team and going for two attacker, and this is the obvious strategy. Now I will move on to the trends, and 43% manager are going for one Arsenal and one Liverpool defender. This means there are two attacker from Liverpool and two attacker for Arsenal, which I am stealing that it's quite good, and a lot of manager are agree with me. And if you look at other thing like trends for one Arsenal defender and two Liverpool defender like Robertson and Alexander in the same place and going for white this picture, and this 14% manager are doing this, and 25% manager are going for only one Liverpool defender, and they are three attacker for Arsenal in this 25% manager and 18%. So this means 43% manager are gonna triple up Arsenal attack, and 18% are going for two Liverpool defender. And if you summarize this all, like 32% are going for two Liverpool defender and 14% are going for one Arsenal defender. Now I will move on to the next dilemma is if you are free hitting, what should you do in your bench? Cheap non-playing sub is worthy for free hit in game week 32, and the positive then you can afford all the premium one like Harry Kane, Salah, Gakpo, Saka, all the high value player you can afford if you are playing non-playing sub like a 4.1 million player or a 3.8 million defender. You can go for it and you can afford all the player if you do the strategy. The negative is that if you're any player in your starting 11 are injured suddenly, like in the warm-up, then you will be in trouble and your game will be collapsed. So my preference is that you should play cheap player in bench because it's a very good thing, and you can load up with your premium option for game week 32. You can get advance in your rank for doing this, and one playing cheap defender is enough I think for bench, because if any of your defender or midfielder or forward are not playing, then this defender will give you some point, and that's the thing you should consider. And now move on to the captaincy choice, and the utmost captain for this game week 32 is Salah. 67% manager are going for Salah and 22% are going for Arsenal attacker, which is quite surprising. I am expecting more from Arsenal here, but Salah is their utmost favorite because in last match he's scoring 2 goals against Leeds away, and Harry Kane, a consistent player, got 11%. And that's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, please like this video, and if you are new in this channel, please subscribe this channel and don't forget to press the bell icon, because if you subscribe this channel you can get all the FPL content from here. And that's all. Good luck for your team.